Well, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm not sure if I've got things tuned correctly or not. I'm gonna work on it. Looks like my mic is a little low. I'm gonna turn that up just a bit. That looks a little better. Um, yeah, for some reason I'm missing a monitor. How now? There we go. Yeah, that's not even that good. Um, yeah, so as I stated in the title, Windows reinstall complete. I had some pretty significant issues. I don't know exactly what happened, but stuff just stopped working, and it had to do with my DirectX installation. DirectX wasn't working. I kept getting errors in pretty much everything, and then it got to the point where DCS wouldn't load at all. So, that's not where we'd like to be. Got to have DCS working. So I went through so many different avenues to try to get things fixed, and it just wasn't happening. So that turned into a Windows reinstall. Now I've got Windows on a different drive than DCS, so um, I didn't really have to mess with my DCS reinstall or install, just Windows, and then of course, everything that was on my C drive. So I've got DCS on like my E drive, I've got a D drive for other games, and then my C drive was just Windows. But it wasn't just Windows, there were some other things on there that uh, enabled Windows to work. Let's go. My headset thinks I'm like sitting outside of its area. Let me see here. I need to fix how it's fix where it thinks it is, because it thinks I'm sitting almost outside of the safe zone. Uh-oh. Why did it do that? Huh. Well, not quite sure how to fix this. I think I can deal with it. I just got some green lines in the background. You can't see them on the screen, but I see them in the headset. We'll see if this works. I don't want to have to restart the whole thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Pimax stuff looks like it was on C as well. Yeah, so that was fun. Anyway, it's been a minute since I've streamed. I've been, yeah, see, it thinks I'm like sitting at the very rear of the area here. And let's see what happens when I do this. Yeah. It goes into pass-through mode for me, but you guys, I guess, can still see everything. Hey, good morning. Cammy, how's it going? Bad Blood. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Good morning. Voice volume is low. Really? turned it up. Like I'm peaking here. Or almost peaking. Turn it up just a touch more. How now, brown cow? I mean, that should be... I am in the red on my end, but... or pretty close to it. All right. I just want to make sure if I lean back and lose the headset here. Let's jump into... unless I start singing. Okay. I'll try not to start singing. Let's jump into Shadow Reaper, see what's going on, see if it's worth us getting into. What's that? Ah, yes, I do want it to work. I do want to allow SRS. I gotta figure out that setting too. Another side effect of having to reinstall Windows is all my settings are jacked. So with that, I don't think this stream is going to look as good as it has in the past, but we'll work on it. It's going to take me a little bit to get everything back to where it was before. We'll see what happens. It's just, you know, if there were another option besides Windows, I'd be all over it. I just don't enjoy Windows one bit. Oh. One second. All right. Let's see. We got a good fight going on here. I don't know. Did a DCS test stream yesterday. Yeah, it definitely is. And once you get everything dialed in, it's great. And then Windows crashes on you and you have to reinstall it, and then it's not great anymore. We got a lot of guys down here at Kutasi. I think the hardest part about this server is trying to figure out where to spawn. All right, let's spawn at Kutazi. Can't play Shadow Reapers. Really? Hopefully I can handle it. I don't know. Let's try Kutazi. In a 64, we'll spawn hot. Specters. Can we do... No, it's not going to give us that. Kilo models. Let's do 2 and 2. Since we got an FCR, let's just do 2 and 2 on each. Starts to stutter. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. There we go. 70% gas. We'll spawn hot. Let me make sure my controls are in the right spots. All right, they are. Let's go ahead and do this. See if it works. So yeah, all
Welcome to the Shadow Reaper's
control.
DCS server. To get started, navigate to the communication menu, select F10, and then choose mission list. Each mission has a unique 3-digit code. Enter this code in the F10 menu's dial code section. You can share your join code with a wingman to lead a squad, or dial another player's code to join their squad. Don't forget to join our Discord channel by scanning the QR code on your briefing page. Have a safe flight. Missile, forward.
That was really loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was turning it down. I don't know why that was so loud, but... Alright. Oh, my frames are horrible. Oof.
Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, tracking.
All
Fixed
right.
wing, missile o'clock, missile tracking. Forward. Missile, path left.
How much RAM? 64.
Missile, forward.
Oh, you're not asking me. Let's see. Kobuletti, destroy 8 armor vehicles,
Fixed
code
wing,
623.
Searching.
I think that might be what we do. Because Kobuletti is... Oh, it's all the way down here. How far is that? 30 miles? You know what? That's doable. 623.
Fixed wing, 1 o'clock, tracking.
6, 2, 3.
Waypoint 35 is your target for this mission. Adjust your heading as required.
Okay. Now you guys can't hear the game, so oh my god, this is a stuttery mess. Let's see.
Şurada var mı aranızda?
Searching. Missile, forward left.
Radyo çek.
Let's see if that works. What did it say? Waypoint 35. Right, 35, 236 for 31. Yeah, it looks about right. Yeah, okay. Gotta make sure everything matches up. SSD, older M2. Yeah, you know, I'm wondering if that's why my Windows install didn't go stupid. Is because it's an older SSD. I don't know. I mean, it's not crazy old. It's I mean, I only built this computer 2 years ago? Not even 2 years ago. It's like a year and a half. So, who knows? Gunburst 10, missile, let's check our codes. Switch it up to channel Romeo. Turn the AOC on. God, still way bright, blooming out. Let's get TADs up and running. See now, something's not right. Something is different. I gotta go figure out what all these issues are. That's alright. I think we're good enough to get through. If my headset would stay on, it keeps turning off. Or it keeps going to sleep. That's not good. Okay. I think, let's see, FCR weapon, TSD, Video page configured. That's set. That's set. That's set. We have SRS. Just make sure our lights are off. Oh man, this is not gonna work. I don't. If I keep getting this green mesh with the headset thinking I'm out of its safe zone.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
Go behind this guy. Oof. This is a stuttering mess, isn't it? Let's see here. I mean, 23? Dude, I haven't had frames this bad since I was using my
Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching.
Reverb G2. This is not normal. There.
Fixed wing, 2
Hold
o'clock,
on one
searching.
second. We're gonna have to make some adjustments real quick. Actually, I don't think we can do it here. Alright, well, we'll roll with it for a little bit. We got George. This is highly unusual to be running frames that low. Yeah, it's gotta be... I mean, normally I run frames in the 60s, so...
Forensic is under our complete control, with friendly forces set to
60s
operate from there.
in the Apaches, in VR. I mean, no reason why it should be 20. Something is definitely not right.
Fixed wing, 7 o'clock.
We found some rain. Alright, well, let's get there and see if we can... Okay, what's going on? My George hat is not working. And my headset just shut down again.
Searching.
Or went to sleep. This is not looking good, fellas. Stop. Oh yeah, it deleted my configuration. That's great. Let's see if we can knock this out real quick.
Well done. Sanaki is out of enemy hands. Defend our ground and air convoys to secure a successful capture.
Alright. Now let's try it. There we go.
Gun lost. Hellfire's up.
That's better. Yeah, my headset is not calibrated properly. Fun times, fun times. We're gonna give it a go anyway.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
As long as the picture doesn't look too bad, we'll stay at it. It's called Twitch 2 DCS. Twitch, the number 2 DCS. It was, you can get it on GitHub. It is a mod that was, or yeah, I guess mod, add-on, whatever, made by Jabbers. I know who Jabbers is. Works great most of the time. The auth thing is, yeah. So there's a there's been a change to the way Twitch does their authorization, and I don't remember exactly how that all worked and what the exact change was. Because it used to be you just go in, go to that website, you copy your key, you paste it in, it works. But they changed something. Twitch changed something about the key, so it doesn't quite work the same. I think it's, yeah, they changed something about the key. I don't remember what it was though. Let's get the FCR running. There we go. That way, if we come across any baddies, we'll be ready for them. Yeah, definitely read into it. It's, the info's out there. I don't remember exactly what I had to do to get it working again, because I when they changed that whole thing, my key got messed up too. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Make the 2-seater version of the K-52. We don't talk about Russian helicopters here unless we're talking about killing them. Sorry. I'm kidding. Kidding. You know, I wouldn't be so annoyed with Russian helicopters in DCS if they would just fix the damage model. Because, you know, there's no reason why a Hellfire shouldn't take down a Hind, but for some reason the Hind can survive multiple Hellfire hits.
12 o'clock, searching.
Which is just absolutely ridiculous. But, you know, DCS being DCS, it is what it is. Alright, we got, we're almost halfway there. That's not so bad. We gotta destroy 8 armored vehicles, I believe. What we'll do is we'll keep an eye on the TSD there. Once we're at about 10K, we'll slow down. Flying tank is Hind. Yeah, that is true, but even a tank can't survive a Hellfire shot, so... I mean, you're talking about a shaped charge warhead that can basically obliterate... I'm gonna say 99% of known armor. And yet we can't take down a Hind. But whatever.
Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching.
What about Bob? Good morning. Welcome. Appreciate y'all dropping by and hanging out.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock.
We have, in case you weren't here at the beginning, I had to reinstall Windows because I was having some DirectX errors that there was no other way to fix. I spent probably the better part of 24 hours solid trying to get it fixed, and I just kept running into error after error, getting blue screens of death, and you know, all of that. So
Safeguard our ground and air
ended up
convoys to
having
ensure a successful
to
capture.
reinstall Windows. I did a reset this PC. I did back up all my files, but you know, I didn't have a lot of stuff outside of Windows on my C drive, but so I think my C drive is a 1 terabyte M.2. I think it's 1. And then I have DCS on a 4 terabyte M.2, and then another 4 terabyte for other games. And so there wasn't a ton of stuff on the C drive outside of Windows, but like settings and things like that just all got jacked up. Control profiles, apparently those are all stored in your My Documents folder. So if you ever need to oh jeez, oh my goodness, what was that? Big lag spike there. If you ever need to reinstall DCS, just know that your control profiles are in your saved games folder in your user My Documents. Slideshow mode, yeah. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why the frames are so bad. Well, I can guess now. Now, you know, talking through it, all of my DCS settings were in my saved games folder, which got wiped out. So, what's that? Somebody shooting over there?
Slaving. Deslaving.
Ooh, got some. Alright. Definitely outside of 8K.
11 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Get some altitude here.
Blazing.
SA-15, 11 o'clock. Searching.
SA-15.
11 o'clock. Searching. SA-11, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, I suppose I should turn this on. It's probably be helpful. Alright, well, it looks like George has him locked up. We're just not close enough to do anything yet. Wow. See, look, my frames are like 70, 80, but then I turn my head and they drop down to 20. This is weird. I don't understand it. What settings? I mean, I don't have a 5090, but I got a 4090. It shouldn't be struggling this hard. But, you know, like I said, settings are not optimized, so it is what it is, right?
SA-11, 11 o'clock. Searching.
As long as he's not tracking. Once he
SA-11,
tracks,
11 o'clock. Searching.
I'm gonna have to maneuver.
SA-11, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Alright.
Lasers off. Empty slave.
See what we
SA-11,
got here.
11 o'clock. Searching. SA-11, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Blaze. In range. Ready to
8
launch.
o'clock. Searching.
Really? In range, ready to launch? you getting for range, buddy? $7,500? Really? Alright. You got it. Send it, George.
Engaging.
I'm gonna slow up because there's no need to
SA 11 o'clock. Searching.
go barreling in.
SA 11 o'clock. Searching. SA 11 o'clock. Searching.
Great work. Sanaki is now entirely under our control, and friendly forces will be stationed there.
SA 11 o'clock. Searching.
Did you hit him, George?
SA 11 o'clock.
Alright,
Roger, engaging.
try it again. Something's not right. Okay, what is not right? Something is going on here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, try it again, George. Freaking, I swore I changed that.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Engaging.
Oh, we just wasted 2 Hellfires because we didn't set the LRFD. Yeah, full juice, you got it. I'm like, the timer's on the wrong side.
Lasers off.
There
Those
we
are good
go.
hits. Roger. D-slave.
Is he shooting at me?
Laser on.
Are we in range? We are. Rifle.
Firing.
I think he's shooting at me, but we're too far away.
Fixed wing.
Lasers off.
7 o'clock.
Good effects on target.
I mean, maybe we're not too
Roger.
far away,
D-slave.
because they're getting closer.
Laser on. Firing.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Send it, George. He's already smoking.
SA 11 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Lasers off. Target
SA
destroyed.
11.
Good shoot,
11 o'clock.
George.
Searching.
D-slave. Blazing.
SA 11 o'clock.
Engaging.
Searching. SA 11 o'clock. Searching. SA 11 o'clock. Searching. 2S6, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Ooh, 2S6. If that guy starts tracking, we are out of here.
Fixed wing. 6
Lasers
o'clock.
off.
Searching.
Good shooting,
And slave.
George.
D-slave. Blazing.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock.
Lock him up.
Searching.
Engaging.
4,200 meters, rifle. Wasting Hellfires, yeah. I thought I had changed that, but I guess I had not. It's all good.
Lasers off. Those are good hits. Slaving. D-slaving.
SA 11 o'clock. Searching. 2S6, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Blazing.
Alright, well, I tell you what,
Laser.
George.
Laser on.
Take him out with the gun.
Welding gun. Engaging.
Oh, shit.
Lasers
7
off.
o'clock.
Target
The
destroyed.
headset went to sleep.
Slaving. D-slave.
Anything else?
Fantastic. I'm D-slave. Power plants is under our complete control, with friendly forces set to operate from there. And slaving. I'm D-slave.
Well, my mission was to destroy 8 vehicles, but,
Roger. Slaving.
There aren't 8
Deslaving.
vehicles to destroy.
Roger. Deslaving. And slaving. I'm deslaved.
How am I supposed to complete my mission?
Slaving. Deslaved.
Makes it hard to complete the
Roger.
mission
Slaving.
when
I'm
there's not
deslaved.
enough vehicles here to shoot. Oh,
Great work. Mission
all right.
complete. Land at a friendly base to collect your XP reward.
Okay. Land at a friendly base.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock.
See if we can find a friendly base to land at. Check the map. You go north to Sanaki. Oh, what do we got? That's 38. Route. Direct.
2x6. 5 o'clock. Searching.
I would love to go hunt that 2S6, but need to finish our own mission first.
1 o'clock. Searching.
There we go. Finish this mission by getting back to a friendly base. It's only 38 clicks. That's not too far. We'll pull on the power, go fast. And then I guess I'm going to spend the afternoon here fixing my site. Oh, look how smooth it. Oh, it was smooth for a second. 90 frames. Look at that. 90 frames. This is how it normally runs. And then of course it drops to 22 as soon as I turn my head. It's freaking unreal. Oh well. So I'm happy to say that the counterbalance for the collective is working like a champ. If you have the Apache Collective, or, well, I guess it's mostly for the Apache Collective since it's so much longer than the other ones. The counterbalance, you know, I didn't have it initially, and like when I took my hand off the collective, I would have to kind of throw my knee under the collective to hold it up.
7 o'clock. Searching.
But
Roger. Slaving. Deslaving.
I got that counterbalance installed, and it works great. I'm loving it. What is this?
Laser on.
Not sure what kind of helicopter that is. Can't quite see him from here.
SA-11. 7 o'clock. Searching.
But like my hand is off of the collective right now, and it is
Fixed wing.
staying put.
Searching.
It's pretty awesome. Well, EWR is saying that there's no enemy detected, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that guy's friendly. He's kind of due north of me. Let's check the map.
SA-11. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, he's up there. Going that way. Alright. Cool.
SA-11. 7 o'clock. Searching.
No, I do not have TAC view. Not on this machine. I've got it on my streaming computer, but not my gaming PC. I think it's because Like, all right, we are. Let's do this. There we go. Now, don't feel so bad doing this.
7 o'clock, searching. SA 11, 7 o'clock, searching. SA
Volanta,
11,
yeah, I don't have that either.
searching.
One second, I'm gonna try to trim it out. There we go. So, that's right, that's right.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
I don't feel like any of this really changed. Yeah, I know. I can't change anything really now, but I can at least look at it.
Hawk, 2 o'clock, searching. Hawk, 2 o'clock, searching. Hawk, 2 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 3 o'clock, searching.
Off, none. You know, I'm wondering if maybe it's the headset itself. Maybe I've got that dialed up too high. I don't know. Because I don't think these settings changed, actually.
SA 11,
Now that I
7
think
o'clock,
about it.
Searching. SA 11, 7 o'clock, searching.
Let's see. How far we got? We got 20 clicks.
I don't know where he went.
Okay. Good for you. Don't want to do that. I think that's where I had it before. Uh-oh. Ha! And there goes DCS. I knew that was going to happen. I should have left it alone. Damn it. All right. Give me just a minute. I'm going to have to reload. Actually, you know what? I may as well fix things here now. Yeah, render quality's medium. That's where it was before. I swear 90 hertz is where it was before. Um, I don't know. I don't want any of this. Fun times. All right. Let's try it again. Sorry about that. Lower refresh rate on headset from 90 to something lower. I only have one option lower, and that was 72. I mean, I could, in theory, do that. But it was running fine at 90 before, so it should not be an issue. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if any of that changed anything. thinks. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. I gotta do this again? It's running me through headset setup. Give me 1 second. This is a pain in the ass. Because I gotta do a 360-degree scan and look all around with this controller or with the headset. Okay. Oh, hey, look, it crashed DCS again. Anytime you mess with a headset, it crashes DCS. That's awesome. Let's try it again. Oh, the joys of a Windows reinstall, right? All right. One more time. Hopefully this works. Yes, I know. No controller detected, because I don't use controllers. I'm getting messages inside the headset. That's great. It's like, we don't know. We can't find your controllers. It's because they're not on. All right. Let's jump back in. So all that work we just did, flying and killing things and whatnot, we get no credit for it because we didn't land. So this Shadow Reaper server, like, I believe this is the one that like promotes you and gives you ranks and stuff. But I can't ever get rank because I keep dying or crashing before I land. So, all right. Let's see. We do Sanaki. Grab an Apache. Oh, okay. It will let me do that. Good. Spawn hot. That's good gas there. Okay. Let's see if the frames are any better now. Hopefully, a little bit.
Fixed wing.
I mean, I will say it feels better already. Let's let everything render in first, though, and see how that works before we make a determination. We're still rendering. All right. This looks much better. Oh my goodness, this looks so much better. The MPDs are a little bit washed out still, but That is nothing I can't deal with. Double checking it this time. Jeez. Alright, let's go main range 800. Tad's video up. Let's dial that down. It's pretty bright. Oh, 1 second here. Let's turn the music down. It's pretty loud. Let's go set the show pages back up.
Fixed wing, 9 o'clock, searching.
Okay, now let's find ourselves a mission. Zuby Cass. Where's Zuby? 322. Let's see.
Missile, forward left.
Zuby. That's like up there. Zuby.
Nice work.
Benara.
Cody has been cleared from the enemy control.
Tarek. I guess it's going to be Zuby.
Defend our ground and air convoys to secure a successful capture.
322. How far is that? 34 miles. All right. Code 322.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Your waypoint for this mission is 40. Adjust your heading as needed.
Okay. Waypoint 40. Route. Direct. Waypoint 40. There it is. 34 miles. Bearing 049.
11 o'clock.
Looks
Searching.
good. Oh, I gotta put in... I'm gonna need to put in my text size mod again. Every time I install it,
Wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
ED releases a patch and breaks it. And I have to go back in and adjust the settings again. It's frustrating, but it is what it is, right? Let's get Georgia.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock,
Come up
searching.
to about a 5-foot
Fixed
hover
wing,
here.
10 o'clock, searching.
Check our power.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, searching.
At 78-ish. Okay, off we go. Okay, so now this is where the frames normally are. 60, 70, 80, even 90. And I'm okay with that. This works great. This looks so much better than it did before, so. Something to do with the, you know what? What did I turn off on the Pimax? I think it was quad views was on. Turn that off.
2 o'clock, searching.
A couple other things I
2
tweaked
o'clock,
as well.
Searching. Gun. 2
I'm good
o'clock,
with that.
Searching. Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, tracking. Gun. 2 o'clock,
Fixed wing,
searching.
5 o'clock,
Gun.
tracking.
2 o'clock, searching.
Those guys are pretty
2 o'clock,
far away. I'm
searching.
not worried about them so much.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
19 miles and 36 miles. I can live with them being out there.
2 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing.
Switch radyo çek.
Searching. Hawk.
I have no idea what that guy just said.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Tracking. Hawk. 2 o'clock. Searching. Hawk.
He's 15 miles. 208. Yeah, it's about my 5 o'clock, and he's tracking
Fixed
apparently.
wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing.
Right.
2 o'clock. Searching.
We're gonna get down, get low, get in the foggy river valley here.
Hawk. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Fixed
A
wing.
little
2
more
o'clock,
power in.
Searching. Hawk.
Oz, good morning.
2 o'clock. Searching. Hawk.
Good early morning for you,
Excellent
right?
job.
Searching.
Populiti is now free from enemy control.
Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
5 o'clock.
Ensuring the safety of our ground and
Doing
air
well,
convoys for a
doing well.
successful
Just
capture.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Tracking.
getting
Fixed
everything
wing. 5 o'clock.
fixed
Tracking.
back
Hawk.
up
2
since
o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing.
I had to
6
do
o'clock.
a Windows
Searching.
reinstall.
5 o'clock. Searching. Hawk. 2
I
o'clock.
spent the better part of
Searching.
24 hours
Fixed
trying
wing.
to figure out what
2
my
o'clock.
issue was, and
Searching.
ended up having to
Fixed
do a
wing.
Windows
6 o'clock.
reinstall, and then
Tracking.
I did that, and then I had a trip, so for
2 o'clock.
work.
Searching.
So I had to go to work, and then, was gone for a few days,
2
came
o'clock.
back,
Searching.
spent the weekend hanging out with the family and doing
Fixed
family
wing.
things,
3
and
o'clock. Searching.
now today I'm the only one in the
2
house,
o'clock.
and
Searching. Fixed wing.
so
3
we're doing
o'clock.
some
Searching.
DCS.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 6 o'clock.
Deployment of the
Tracking.
FARP
Hawk.
working and the
2
spawning
o'clock.
of all of it.
Searching.
Nice.
Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, it's good. I spent Saturday, most of the day, hanging out with my youngest, my 8-year-old.
Fixed wing.
Took her out
2
to
o'clock.
play, took her to dinner, took her roller skating. She had a great time.
2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching. Hawk. 2
Yeah,
o'clock. Searching.
so
Hawk. 2
uh,
o'clock. Searching.
I should be ashamed to admit it, but I'm not. I play a lot of Call of Duty.
Fixed wing.
That's
2
just,
o'clock. Searching.
I've played it since the
2
very
o'clock.
first one,
Searching.
and it's just something I cannot get out of my system because, I started playing these games when,
Hawk.
when Doom was the first-person shooter du jour, right? So I played Doom, I played Duke Nukem, I played all those when they first came out. And then I kind of, grew up in my, I guess in my 20s. I guess it would have been in my 20s, playing Call of Duty and Battlefield. So, I got away from Battlefield because it definitely, I don't know, to me, Battlefield got more video gamey, like arcadey. But
Gun. 3
and
o'clock.
and
Searching.
that's not to say that Call of Duty
3
isn't
o'clock.
gamey, but
Searching.
it's just I just never got tired of playing it. Never got tired of getting my ass kicked by the younger kids.
Gun. 3 o'clock.
Anyway,
Searching.
so I was playing Call of Duty and I kept getting crashed to desktop
Fixed wing. 6
with
o'clock. Searching. Gun.
DirectX
3
errors.
o'clock. Searching. 3 o'clock. Searching.
And then
3 o'clock.
I was like,
Hawk.
this is a Call of Duty problem. What the hell's going on with this?
3
And
o'clock. Searching.
it was just,
Gun.
it sucked,
3
right?
o'clock.
So
Searching. Gun.
I was like, well,
3
what if
o'clock.
it's not
Searching.
a Call of Duty issue? So I tried to play a couple other games. I loaded up Ready or Not. I loaded up Arma, and
Switch radyo çek.
I was getting crashes in all of them. Every game I loaded up, and then
Switch radyo çek.
just some generic Windows stuff stopped working correctly.
Bye from Blanchard.
Something is not right. I had installed a Windows update. I had installed the latest, you know, the NVIDIA drivers had an update, so I updated those, and then shortly after those two things is when everything started going wonky. So what I ended up figuring out, I was trying over and over and over again. Finally, it allowed me to roll back the latest Windows update. And that, I mean, I had tried
Excellent job.
resetting the
Copy
PC.
is
I had
fully under our
tried,
control, and
you know,
friendly
doing
forces will
a
operate from
reinstall
there.
in place. Nothing was working. So eventually I got it to where I could roll back the Windows update. No, the BIOS was up to date. In fact, I updated the BIOS after all this started happening, but it didn't fix anything. So it got to the point where it finally let me do finally let me roll back the latest Windows update. So I did that. It would not let me roll back the NVIDIA driver. The driver installation just kept crashing. So once it did let me roll back the Windows update, then it still wouldn't let me do a reinstall in place, but it would let me do a reset. So I was able to do a Windows reset. You know, I backed up my files first, and my Windows installation's on a 1 terabyte M2, and that drive is mostly just Windows. There are a few other things on it, but mostly just Windows. So since I got Windows reinstalled, reset, whatever you want to call it, it's just been a matter of putting the pieces back together for all the stuff that's fallen apart. Yeah, Windows 11. Alright, we're going to come off to the right here. That's what I was thinking. We're going to head up this river valley right there. And that valley should take us right to our target area. Zuby. Windows Pro or Home? I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, I honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Ooh. No, I'm on a Pimax Crystal now.
Fixed wing.
Yeah, I was G2 before, but I've been on the Pimax now for
Fixed wing, 3 o'clock.
almost a year. I think I got it last July. It's been a little while. It was right before they stopped selling the Crystal. Because they were, you know, they had the Crystal, they were rolling out the Crystal Light. And then they were getting ready to stop selling the Crystal. So I grabbed a Crystal before they stopped it.
Gun, 3 o'clock, searching. Gun, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I might have to hit you up on that. Well, I would say I probably had most of that stuff turned off, but That was before the reinstall, so now I probably don't have that stuff turned off. 271. They're behind me. More auto-magically. Auto-magically, whether you want it or not. Right? What? No. Alright, I think might be able to cut up. Nah, we'll stay in this river valley.
Fixed wing.
I think this river valley is probably the right place to be. Let's go ahead and get this FCR fired up. Poor Venus on Windows. That's awesome. Getting some rain. But look at the frames. They're holding in the 60s. So whatever those settings were I changed on the Pimax definitely fixed the frame rate issue. Just hope we have enough gas to do all this. Jeez. It's taking forever to get up there. Probably should have topped off. We would have been heavy for takeoff, but I mean, swear to God. What are we weighing right now? 18,000?
Searching. Hawk. 5 o'clock. Searching. Hawk. 5 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 5 o'clock. Searching. Gun. 5 o'clock.
9 miles away. Alright, we're getting close.
Searching.
Yeah, that's honestly that's why I upgraded to the Pimax, was because of the whole WMR thing, and then it wasn't until just recently that they stopped really supporting WMR. So I could have made it a little while longer, but I decided I wanted the crystal. I went to, if you check out my YouTube channel, you can see when I went to the Pimax Roadshow here in DC. So there you go, plug for my channel. But I went to that roadshow. I tried the Crystal Light. I did not enjoy the. I mean, the Crystal Light was okay. They didn't have a crystal there, but I was talking to another DCS guy there, and he was like, "Yeah, the crystal's better." So I went with the crystal, and I am not disappointed that I did. It works really well. I'm very happy with it. I still don't have a link to my YouTube channel in my bio. Really? Okay. I guess I will fix that. I swore it was there. I'll do it. I'll make it more obvious. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start slowing up here. We're inside of 10Ks. I'm guessing as soon as I come around this ridge, there's going to be some bad guys hanging out up there. Alright, we'll get the FCR scanning in that direction.
Causing hellfire. And slave. De-slave.
Alright, George isn't seeing anything yet.
Aranızda Türk var mı?
No, it was actually in,
Konuşan hançer
the
bildi.
roadshow was in
Aranızda Türk var mı?
Manassas. So,
Nice work. Cody is under our full control, and friendly forces will commence operations.
Turkish Airlines beni duyuyor musun?
it wasn't too far from me, about 25-minute drive away. Alright, well, there's no bad guys here, so let's kind of maneuver up towards this little ridge line right off the nose.
Turkish Airlines beni duyuyor musun? Burası hançer veriyor.
Turkish Airlines, what? Oh my goodness, we're in like a torrential downpour here. Not picking anything up on the FCR. Tell you what, we're gonna come up. Just a nice slow climb. We'll try to stay above ETL.
Slaving. De-slaving.
Get George looking out there, not finding anything. Oh, so it is there.
And slave. I'm de-slaved.
Outstanding. Zugdity is no longer under enemy occupation.
Alright, let's slide left.
Roger. De-slaving.
Protect our ground and air convoys to guarantee a successful capture.
And slave. De-slave. And slave. I'm de-slaved. Slaving.
Well, I don't
De-slaved.
know. I'll have to go and take a look now. Man, these guys are, if there are bad guys here, they are really hiding in the trees.
Roger. De-slaving.
Because there's nothing on the FCR. We're just not in a great position to see. I wonder if they're around that corner there. Must be. Alright. Let's come over here. At least give ourselves a little bit of standoff. Because they're probably right over there. The radar is looking, but I don't think it can see around that hill, so. Tell you what, George, I'm gonna leave you the gun. I'm gonna take the missiles because I have a feeling that I'm gonna launch basically as soon as the FCR picks something up. Because I have a feeling that if I don't launch, I'm gonna get launched on. I may still get launched on. What are you guys doing? Sending each other's naughty pictures? Wow. This is like... Not seeing anything.
And slaving. I'm deslaved. Roger. Deslaved.
Alright, so it's still around the bend here a little bit. I figured there'd be guys... Oops.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
There you go. I see some pads.
Slaving. Deslaved.
There we go. Rifle.
GSU.
Rifle.
12 o'clock. Tracking.
Rifle. Rifle.
And slaved. I'm deslaved.
That's funny, the missiles found them, but, George
Slaving.
still can't see him. Alright. 4
Great
radar
work.
Hellfires took care of it.
Completed the mission. To
Roger.
claim your XP reward,
Deslaved.
land at a friendly base.
Slaving. Deslaving. Slaving. Deslaving. Roger. Deslaved. Roger. Deslaving.
This is pretty wild. They got these fart pads built into the side of this hill. Only took 4 of them. That's all there were, yeah.
Roger. I'm deslaved. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Uh-oh.
Blazing.
Jesus. What is going on with the gun here? Okay. This guy's gonna shoot out my tail rotor. I know what the problem is. Oh, he's turning on me. Where's that S60? There he is. Got him. Truck. Alright. This tank's gonna be a little harder, because...
Fantastic. Kazbegi is under our complete control, with friendly forces set to operate from there.
You're way too close. Let me get George to tag him up.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Blazing.
I'm hoping that maybe the
Nice work,
gun,
everyone. Venera has been cleared from the enemy control.
like, maybe took off a track or disabled his ability to track me
Defend our
or
ground and
something.
air convoys to secure a successful capture.
Alright, George, you see him?
Hellfire's up. Engaging.
Too close. Ah. Got to get a little bit of standoff.
Target lost.
Yeah, I know. I'll let you find him again. Don't worry. Alright, that should be far enough. Back around. Get some altitude. Really? You still can't get him. Still too close. I can't get a solid box. Jeez. I guess I'm too close.
Laser ranging, 5 o'clock. Laser ranging, 5 o'clock.
He's shooting.
Laser ranging, 5 o'clock. Laser ranging, 5 o'clock.
I don't know where he went.
Alright. I don't know why I can't get any constraints there, but it's not happening. So, let's do this. Hopefully I can get a radar hellfire and constraints.
Laser and slaving. Out deslaved.
If I can get the FCR to pick it up. Sally, good morning. Full juice. Yeah. Should be on the rail.
Slaving. Out deslaved.
God damn it. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Oh. What got me? SA-19. Tunguska? I didn't even see a Tunguska out there. Well, that sucks. I should have just returned to base. Damn it. That's what I get. Alright. These guys are all going that way. Looks like he's going this way? Not sure. Kaz, Beggy, Fart number 3. Let's do that. It'll be my last go. No, I don't want stinger. There's a bug sometimes where the weapon page shows the missile, but it's not actually there, and you have to use the main events. It should have been there because I'm carrying 8 and 8, so, and I only shot 4, but it's all good. All right, collectives down, power levers are fly, spawn hot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Tunguska just kind of appeared out of nowhere. But that's the thing about that particular system. That thing is badass, right? And it can lock you up and engage you pretty damn quick. So, and I was really high and honestly too slow to be able to maneuver to get away from that missile. I mean, it was like missile, oh shit, boom. I mean, so he was close.
Well done. Buran is out of enemy hands.
I just can't seem to complete a mission on this. Like, I completed the task, but I did not return to base, so I didn't actually complete the mission. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's find ourselves a mission. Beslin Pass. Okay, where's Beslin? Up here. How far? Hey, look at that. 33 miles. It's like everything is about that distance. All right, so that is 415.
Waypoint 27 is your target for this mission. Adjust your heading as required.
All right, there we go. See if we can actually complete a mission today. We are a heavy girl. 16 Hellfires. I offloaded some gas, but not a ton. Rotor Heads mission. I don't think I've been on that server, honestly. There's so many servers out there, and there's lots of good ones. But I don't think I've ever made it on that one. Alright, this time we're going to accomplish our mission, and then we're going to come back to base. Or find a friendly base. So I'd like to get some of that XP so I'm not E2. I want to be, you know, at least an E3. What is it, E3 in Air Force? Is it still Airman? I don't know. Airman First Class, okay. Just like E3 in the Army, private first class, A1C. Okay, got it. Yeah. I'd probably, you know, it's funny. I remember when I got to my first unit out of flight school, a PFC there. He was pretty high speed. He'd been in the unit for maybe 6 months. It was a PFC. And I think he's an E8 now. Or actually, he may be retired now. I think he made E8. But it's just funny seeing all those guys, you know, like the PFCs and the W1s who were in my unit when I got there as a lieutenant. And like, we're all retired now. Those of us who stayed into retirement, we're all retired now. The you know, the PFC made I believe he made E8. Other privates that I was around, E8, E9. It's PF Chang's. The W1s, I mean, there are W1s I was in flight school with who made W5, and they're retired. Perfect fried chicken. Who's this guy? That's a hind painted in Coast Guard colors. Make sure I'm not going to crash into it. Look at that. Just tagging along. Yeah, so it's just wild seeing all those guys, you know, as I'm moving through my career, they all move through theirs, and you know, at the end we're 06s and W5s and E9s. It's crazy. Burrito bowls better. Oh man, why did you say? Now I want Chipotle. All right, that's it. When the stream ends, I'm going to Chipotle. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, like, I have one friend from college who is still in. She's an 06. She is, let's see. Actually, no, it's June now. So in May, she hit 27 years. It's just insane. Captain Dutt. Good morning, sir. Welcome. Appreciate the follow. A blue pilot here. Well, welcome. You're not flying that hind down there, are you? Hind in Coast Guard colors. Let's see. Who is that? Oh, that's Pistol. What's up, Pistol? Shoot him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's back there. He's probably like, why is this guy flying so slow? Because he's in an Apache, and 127 knots at 96% torque is about the best I can do. I was flying in a campaign mission group that I fly with, and last night flying the Chinook. That thing is so fast, man. I was cooking. I was like 170 knots. It's like I had to sit on the ground and wait for like 10 minutes for the scouts to go out ahead, just to give them time to get to the area. And then while I'm en route, they were able to call the LZ so I could come in and drop off troops. Yeah, those Chinooks are fast, man. Power for days. We're gonna go through this little saddle here, I think. Let's get the FCR going. Can't hurt. See what's out there since George isn't scanning. So like during a flight like this, in the real world, be out there looking around, right? Trying to see what's out there. There should be some way excuse me. Should be some way to have George just start scanning. That would make him much more useful instead of me having to direct him all the time. But I guess you can't have everything, right? Yeah, it's hard to escort somebody when they're flying 30, 40 knots faster than you. I mean, even fully loaded, like I had the thing at max gross weight, over 50,000 pounds, and it was still doing 165 knots. It's crazy.
SA-10, 11 o'clock, searching.
SA-10?
11 o'clock, searching.
Nice. It's funny. You know, I was an active duty Apache pilot, right? I know more about SAMs now from playing this game than I did 25 years ago as a new
Outstanding.
lieutenant.
Sky is completely under our control, and friendly forces will be based there.
It's kind of sad, but like, I don't know, it just wasn't a thing you really paid attention to. Like, I knew what an SA-9 looked like. I knew what a, 2S6 or an S60, things like that, but, we just didn't. SAMs weren't really a big thing to outside of those basic ones. ZSU 23-4s. Our biggest threats were 2S6s and ZSU 23-4s. That's what we focused on. SA-9s, yeah. Tanks, obviously. APCs, BMPs, BRDMs, BTRs, etc., etc. But actually focusing on being able to ID what SAM was what and what their capabilities were and how you need to fly against them and all that. I will say that that was not an area of focus for us back then. Yeah, things have changed. Times have changed, obviously. And I'm sure now things are a little bit different. But back then, at least for me, that's how it was. I probably should have put a lot more effort into it. But, you're young and dumb, right? You're not worried about dying when you're that age. You're worried about killing. At this age, you're worried about dying. Alright, what do we got? 10 miles. 17 clicks. We're getting there. Yeah, and then, you know, we get into the old coin era. And then nobody really gives a shit about SAMs. We're worried about man-pads, obviously, but there were no Shilkas or Tunguskas or things like that out there, so we were not concerned about them. Suppose I should turn this stuff on. Getting close, starting to see the airfield. 13 clicks. Let's have him look.
Slaving. Deslave.
Maybe he can see some things. He's got something. Ground. SA-10. There's the SA-10. Flap lid radar. Well, that'd be a good thing to take out.
Target acquired.
Alright, just hang on to it, George. What's the range on? Still more than 10K. Let's give him a gun.
Laser on. Gun lost.
9,000 meters. Okay. Alright. I'm going to, Pistol, if you're listening, I'm getting down, getting low.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Try to hide.
Lost sight of target.
Yeah, I know.
In range. Ready to fire.
No, you're not. You're full of shit. Oh, it's just now occurring to me, Dutt. You said, Captain Dutt, you said you're a fellow blue pilot. You mean, Friendly Skies blue, right? Tulip blue. Globe blue. Got it. Oh, we are getting close.
SA-10. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Well, George is lasing something, but
SA-10. 10 o'clock. Searching.
I do not see what he sees. Alright. We're gonna do it this way then. We're going up HMD. Hopefully he doesn't have any, oh shoot. That's probably not the smartest course of action. FCR. There we go. Launch missile, rifle.
Great work. Buron is now entirely under our control, and friendly forces will be stationed there.
Rifle. 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 That's 4. Rifle, 5. 6. 7.
SA-10, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Come on. 8. Alright. Let's get back down. Alright.
No air visibility on target.
We got some kills. You just gotta make sure that your next to shoot goes to what you want to shoot and not something that you don't want to shoot.
Lasers off. Empty slave. Roger. Slave. Deslaving. Laser on.
Whew. Alright, come on. Settle down there. Settle down, Beavis. Alright, I can't see. There we go. That's better. Alright.
Nice job. You finished the mission successfully. To claim your XP reward, you need to land at a friendly base.
Can't see the target.
I know, George. That's why I'm maneuvering here. Let's reposition and engage some more targets. Yeah. AAA gotcha. Ah.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock. Searching.
Let's see.
Hellfire's up.
Alright. Let's turn around.
SA-10.
Outstanding.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Subsidy is completely under our control, and friendly forces will be based there. Lasers off. Deslave.
Watch, I'm gonna climb up here and there's gonna be another freaking Tunguska. You watch. There we go.
Laser ranging.
Laser
1
on.
o'clock. CSU. 12 o'clock. Tracking. Laser ranging. 1 o'clock.
Alright. Not playing that game. Too close. We're gonna need to get some standoff.
9 o'clock. Searching.
Target lost.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Let's get ourselves out to about 5 clicks.
SA-10. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Bravo. Zubi is no longer under enemy occupation.
Oh, somebody got up to Zubi and took out the rest.
Safeguard our ground and air convoys to ensure a successful capture.
Alright. I think this is probably almost 5K.
6 o'clock. Searching. SA-10. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Now the problem is going to be getting look down angle on this guy because he's kind of hiding back there behind a hill.
Lasers off. Slaving. Deslave. Laser on.
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock.
Engaging.
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock.
Range me all you want.
Missile. Laser beaming. Forward. 12 o'clock. Missile. Laser beaming. Forward. 12 o'clock.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Alright, maybe not quite enough standoff. Well, I'm glad he hit over here and not me. Let's go get ourselves just a little more standoff. Yeah. I thought I was at about 5K, but
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
I'm sure I kind of crept in if I was.
SA-10. 7 o'clock. Searching. SA-10.
And slaving.
8 o'clock. Searching.
Deslave. Laser on.
Missile. Missile. Aft right.
What? I'm hoping that's not at me. But I have no idea if it is or not. Alright. Come on, George. Lock him up. There we go.
Engaging.
Missile. Aft right.
After all.
Great work. Klyak is now entirely under our control, and friendly forces will be stationed there. Lasers off.
There we
Target
go.
destroyed. And slave. Deslave.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Slaving. Deslaving. Roger. Deslaving. Slaving. Deslave. Slaving. Deslaving.
There we go.
Blazing. Roger, engaging.
You might be too high for that
11
tank.
o'clock.
Lasers off.
Searching.
Those are good hits.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Laser on. Engaging. Lasers off. Those are good hits. Laser on. Engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Alright. I think we have cleaned up. Push front seat switches without swapping seats. Map things in the front if you're in the back. You know, I've never really tried to do much in the front seat from the back seat. LST would be nice. Like if I want to shoot missiles, I generally either let George do it, or laser hellfires, or for radar hellfires, I'll do it. Sometimes, occasionally, I'll let him laze and then I'll pull the trigger, but interesting. Okay, good to know. Kind of hard to do that in VR, I think. I don't know. There's probably a good way. I know that in other aircraft I can...
Radio check 321.
Loud and clear. Oh, man.
Sorry, Elmo has a sore throat today.
Oz Discord, custom keylines.
Fixed wing.
Oh, nice.
Searching.
Yeah, I generally don't have a problem on the keyboard. Like, I'm a home key typer, so I know where the keys are. But I don't know. I could definitely put some things on my Warthog throttle, because I definitely don't use most of those switches, honestly. Let's see here. Where are we? Yeah, we'll head back to Kazbegi here. We're headed that direction. LST, TAD, zoom, and pan. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but yeah, I do that for some things in some aircraft. But that's a good idea. Need to take a look at that. Woke your kid up 2 hours ago, brought her downstairs. Been asleep on the couch. Nice. Yeah, I took my 8-year-old roller skating for the first time on Saturday, and you know, she started with one of those little trainer things. Little, you know, made out of PVC pipe, kind of has wheels on the bottom, slides along the rink. And, you know, barely moving her feet. And by the end of it, she was skating by herself without it. So, we were there for like 2.5 hours. So I was pretty proud of her. That was pretty cool. So, I have to take her back, get her out there roller skating some more. Because all kids should know how to roller skate. Yeah, kind of slide this way to the left. Alright, well, death and destruction was rained down. We'll RTB, get, hopefully take our promotion to Airman First Class. And, and then I'm going to have to go to Chipotle. Yep, that's it. I got my 2 ice skating. So, you know, roller skating wasn't a far-fetched idea, but they just, she hadn't done it. My oldest has done it. But yeah, Chipotle was definitely your fault. Now I gotta go. It's all good.
Roger, ceasefire.
Chipotle away. Man, I have not seen South Park in so long. I have no idea what that is.
SA-10, 5 o'clock, searching.
I mean, it's been years since I've sat down to watch an episode of South Park.
Lost.
It's on Amazon? Okay.
SA-10, 5 o'clock, searching.
Guess I need to catch up. You see the new trailer for Happy Gilmore. You see, that's more my speed. Definitely, I don't know. Is 8 years old too young to watch the first Happy Gilmore? Because that would be fun to watch, you know, with the kids, I think. And then take them to watch the second one. Yes, very much so. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get my kids into watching more regular movies. Like they watch all the cartoon movies and things like that, but I haven't watched a whole lot of, you know, real people movies, I guess. I don't know what you call them. Non-animated. You watch some. You know, the Disney stuff, of course. God, it feels like I'm flying so much slower on the way back, even though I'm a lot lighter. Did I shoot all the motherfuckers? Got one? One left? 3 left. Oh. Okay, there's one over there. There's 2 of them. Alright. Nice. Alright. Pulling in some more torque. Well, let's not screw around. There's no damage model, so let's just pull in everything we got. See if we can burn up the engines. Nope. Starting to droop the rotor. The rotor's down 98. 99. 100. There we go.
Slaving.
Carrier.
Copy, slave.
What was that? That was Pistol. Elmo, 1-1. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Your mom's full.
I didn't know Elmo talked like that.
I told you. Elmo has a sore throat today.
Yeah, what's Elmo been putting in his throat? Oh, let's see. There's not even a waypoint here where we started. Maybe 48. Route. Direct. Point. Waypoint. 48. Enter. There we go. Now we got some good nav. 22 clicks. 5 minutes. Almost there. I get my promotion to Airman First Class. Never seen anybody so excited about being in E3. Yep, we burned through our torque limit. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, what was it, 100 to 110? Or 101 to 110 was 6 seconds, I think? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Every promotion's important, right? And it is. I'm not being facetious about that at all. Every promotion's important. If for nothing else, from a financial standpoint, right? So definitely exceeded torque limits. Engine is hot, but we haven't burned it up yet. We're in contingency power. 30-minute limit on that. And I believe that was, oh jeez. No, 851 was max for start. It's like 811 to 871? I don't remember. Let's see if we can pull in some more. When does it turn red? Or when does...
RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
Drooping the rotor quite a bit.
Rotor RPM low.
Trying to keep it upright.
Rotor RPM low.
No, I got everything.
Rotor RPM low.
90% rotor.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
925. Yeah, I can't.
Rotor RPM low.
It's been a minute. I don't remember. I'd actually have to take out the dash 10 and look. No, NG is high. We're at 6,500 feet. That's why we were going so fast getting there. It was all downhill. Now we got to go back uphill to get back home. I mean, we're still getting 127 knots. It's not terrible. Alright, so watch the torque, watch the timer. 6 seconds. I was right. And just get out of the limit. Pull right back into it. That was the crazy thing. It's like contingency power. TGT greater than 810, basically. See, it's back in the green. And pull right back into it, and timer resets. Like so, in theory, I could be sitting up here for 29 minutes and 59 seconds, and then just drop it below, bring it back up, timer restarts. I always thought that was stupid. But it is what it is, right? 6,800 feet. We're coming in at 7,000 feet. Which is why my torque is at 82, but I'm still in contingency power. The air is thin. Engines are screaming. What the hell are you doing to me? Is that it? 3.5 clicks. That's it. Oh, it's on fire. Somebody attacked us. Alright, pads are in sight. 4-lane check. Weapons. No. Come on, George.
And saved.
Weapons. Ace. Tail wheels locked, lights out, parking brake is released. Come back and land back around to the opposite direction. So we got wires here. Be aware of those. We'll land to the far left pad, right up there. Alright, yeah, we are clear of the wires. Hope nobody spawns on this pad underneath me. Forward and down, 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 forward and down. Left pedal, and we're down. Alright. Kills. KS-19, 4 T-90s, SA-10 radar, 3 SA-10 launchers, 3 Shilkas, and a truck. That's a win. Am I getting promoted? Huh. Oh, I got promoted to E4. Screw E3. Nice. E4 Mafia. What? Alright. I think that's a win, and I'm going to have to call it for the day. Dirty E4. Sham shield. That's right. Alright, I think I'm calling it for the day. It is noon. Time for me to go to Chipotle. Because, yes, I am doing that. But appreciate everybody dropping by, hanging out, and having a good time. We will see you all next time. And hopefully Thursday. Yeah, should be back on Thursday. So, thanks everybody. We'll see you later. Peace!
Nice work. Best one has been cleared from the enemy